England's Lionesses take on Spain in the Women's World Cup final. England are aiming for glory in the Women's World Cup final this morning, 11 a.m. The Lionesses face Spain in the showpiece match in Sydney, Australia, as they look to win their first ever World Cup after lifting the European Women's Championship trophy 12 months ago at Wembley. Sarina Wiegman's side are the clear favourites against Spain. The Dutchwoman has only lost one of 38 matches since taking charge in September 2021. That single defeat was to co-hosts Australia, whom the Lionesses got revenge on in the semi-finals with a 3-1 victory. They also saw off Haiti, Denmark, China, Nigeria and Colombia before overcoming the Aussies. Their opponents in the final, Spain, are not as successful as their male counterparts. They had not won a World Cup knockout match before heading down under this year. This is the 17th meeting between the two nations, who last met in the Euro quarter-finals a year ago where England were 2-1 winners. The encouragement for the English is that Spain have conceded 7 goals at this year's tournament. That is the most leaked by a finalist since Norway, 8, in 1991. Under Wiegman, England have scored 151 times in 38 games at an average of 3.9 goals per game. And they can become only the second team ever after Germany to win the World Cup as the reigning European champions. England vs Spain. How to listen on the radio. England vs Spain can be listened to on BBC Radio 5 Live and TalkSport. Both channels also offer the ability to listen online via the BBC Sounds website or app or the TalkSport site. BBC Radio 5 Live's coverage, which will be presented by Juliet Farrington, begins at 10 a.m. So too does TalkSport, which will be led Faye Carruthers. By live commentary then begins when the match kicks off at Stadium Australia at 11 a.m. Team news. England manager Wiegman must decide whether to bring Lauren James back into her starting 11. The 21-year-old forward, the sister of Chelsea defender Reece, missed the last 2 matches after being given a red card for a stamp in the last 16 win over Nigeria. Ella Toone replaced James in the number 10 role and she scored the opening goal against Australia. On James' potential return to the lineup, midfielder Keira Walsh said, "I think everyone has got to give Toone credit. She has come back in and she has done an unbelievable job again. People probably won't speak about it too much, but it's not easy to come in for a quarterfinal or a semi-final when all the spotlight has been on the player's place you are taking. LJ is a massive talent, but I think we have got to put some respect on Toone's name as well. She has been fantastic. If Toone starts as the attacking midfielder, Lionesses could field an unchanged team from their semi-final win. That would see Mary Earps in goal with a back 3 of captain Millie Bright, Alex Greenwood and Jess Carter in front of her. Keira Walsh and Georgia Stanway would form the central midfield duo. On the flanks, Rachel Daly would start on the left with Lucy Bronze the right-sided wing-back. With Toone in the number 10 role, Alessia Russo and Lauren Hemp will be the centre-forward partnership. They have scored 3 goals apiece at the tournament.